Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Imperial Defense, the base of learning. In today's video, I'm discussing 5 ways in which you can learn English. But before starting the video, I want to request you that stop giving that much importance to English. It's a huge flaw in Indian society that English is associated with the intelligence, and it's a flaw because of the British rule. That's a very wrong mentality to have, and if you aren't able to speak English well, it's really not a big deal because we are here to improve your English. So as you all know, English learning is a habit that you can incorporate, and however today mostly people learn English online, and I think that's a great thing if you consider the fact that I has brought the whole world into a phone. So phone can be used in a very productive way if only you can ready to accept it. So in today's video I'm going to be emphasizing on that. So without any further rules, let's get in the video. So there are 5 most common ingredients which are associated with learning a language, and the very first ingredient is vocabulary. Vocabulary represents one of the most important skills necessary for learning a foreign language. In fact, without grammar, little can be conveyed, but without vocabulary, nothing can be conveyed. Practicing vocabulary is strongly connected to applying vocabulary in real life events. Learners will acquire vocabulary easily if they practice it by associating words with events from their daily life. So start learning at least 20 vocabs per day to get a result as 600 vocabs a month. Now let's get into the second ingredient, which is pronunciation. Pronunciation is the most ignored part in the whole process of English learning. This can be the cause of disgracefulness. Some languages like Spanish use accents to show stress, but English offers no such easy tricks. Stress is very important when speaking English because a word can entirely change meaning depend on where you put the stress. Now we try to understand this through an example. For example, consider the word contest, which has two syllables, con and test. You can either put stress on the first syllable or the second. The word stress on the first syllable is a noun that means competition. The word with stress on the second syllable is a verb that means to oppose something. So we can learn from this example that a wrong pronunciation can make your meaning different. Okay, now let's get into the third ingredient, which is basic grammar. English grammar is one of the most important elements of your language study. Unfortunately, it can be one of the most complex and difficult. Imagine trying to build a house with wood but no nails, screws or glue. How would the structure hold together? It wouldn't. It would fall to pieces. That's what it's like speaking English without proper grammar. Okay, now let's get into the fourth ingredient, which is practice. Often people spend all their time studying grammar and memorizing lists of words instead of actually going out there and putting what they learned into practice. So don't do this at all because there is no other option to improve genuinely. So just practice, practice and practice. Okay, finally get into our last ingredient of this video, which is joining a platform, because ultimately you have to need someone who can clear your all doubts and give you right direction toward your goal. So you can join our channel to improve your English by frequent videos. So today in this video we have introduced these 5 ways to improve your spoken English. First is vocabulary. Second is pronunciation. Third is basic grammar. Fourth, practice. And the last one, joining a platform. And now it is the time to practice writing in English. Therefore, I'll ask a question and you have to answer that in English. And the question is, what is the most hilarious childhood memory you can think of? Answer me in the comment box and I'll reply your comment.